Hi, I'm John Burns, and if you found your way to this video, it's likely that you have an interest in stopping smoking, stopping use of cannabis, or possibly a combination of both. It's a topic that comes up fairly often here in my clinic, which is, hey, can I stop smoking, but I'd really like to continue smoking cannabis, would that be okay? Well, the answer is yeah, it's okay if that's what you want to do, except that it's unlikely to be successful. We should differentiate perhaps the use of cannabis from the use of tobacco, but from a habitual standpoint it amounts to much the same thing. You smoke a roll-up with cannabis in, you smoke a roll-up with tobacco in. The mechanical actions are exactly the same, and so the likelihood is that any tobacco cessation work that's done with a client who still wants to continue smoking cannabis is likely to be self-defeating in a very short time frame. So the question comes, if you want to use cannabis, can you continue to use cannabis and be a non-smoker? And the only practical solution I've come up with, and it's something for your own morals, I'm not passing any moral judgments on any of this, is to eat the cannabis in the form of a cooked food. There's been quite a lot of work done around the world in using cannabis in cookies and cakes, often as a way of having pain relief, pain control, where cannabis seems to have effects that the other drugs don't quite achieve. And in those circumstances, it would appear that you need to use about 1/3 of the amount that you would normally use when you're smoking. But putting the cannabis back into a cigarette and only smoking cannabis cigarettes, you'll be back smoking in no time at all, because the habitual responses are the same. So I hope that helps those of you out there who are thinking about stopping smoking, who would like to keep using cannabis for whatever reason. There is no practical way around it as far as I'm aware, except to use it as a foodstuff and use whatever cannabis gives you in that way. Ultimately, it might be worth considering this: why are you using the cannabis? If you want to relax, if you want to chill out, then self-hypnosis or meditation or any of those techniques can provide a valuable way to achieve exactly the same thing. And you won't lose your driving license, you'll stay in control. One to think about, perhaps.